Who's more reasonable? Paul Ehrlich argues that life is like yeast in a petri dish. When yeast are put in a petri dish with some yeast nutrient, they quickly eat all the yeast, expanding their population, and then once that food is depleted, their population collapses. We are bioorganisms like yeast. The earth is a closed system like a petri dish. Ergo, once we have overpopulated and we start to overconsume our finite resources, we will then face a population collapse. In graphical form, Paul Ehrlich thinks the earth has a maximum capacity of life it can support. This is called carrying capacity. As our population blows past that limit, growth slows, and then there is a population collapse proportional to how far past the limit we went. After the collapse, we will bottom out and then repopulate, repeating the cycle either indefinitely until we stabilize at the carrying capacity or until we have such a large collapse that we go extinct. Julian Simon argues that we are fundamentally distinct from yeast and many other animals in that we innovate. Innovations greatly increase our productivity, and the more population we have, the more innovations we get. Thus, population growth has a positive effect upon productivity, which can outweigh the negative effect of having more consumers. Julian Simon supports this notion by pointing to historical data that indicate that this has at least been true since the Industrial Revolution. In graphical form, Julian Simon is arguing that carrying capacity is not mostly static, but dramatically influenced by population. As population goes up, so too does carrying capacity. There may be times when the population does exceed carrying capacity, and we ought to worry about that, but history shows us that we will innovate our way out of such problems. We ought not despair that overpopulation will lead to apocalypse. Those are the arguments.